all the press immediately, and certainly locally, and even, I guess, globally, has been around one man, of course, Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii, who was, considering the context of of his story, coming back from or playing his first game of rugby in 5 years, first game of professional rugby, full stop, to come out and do what he did. Look, he wasn't man of the match for mine, but I guess if you consider the context of those who were making the decision, their lack of familiarity perhaps around it, and his 5 or 6 probably spectacular individual touches. Sure, there were a couple of mistakes in there as well, probably a couple on defence that stood out for me. I mean, look, he's all anyone up and down the east coast of Australia wants to talk about at the moment. You've got leagueies saying, well, admitting it, A, that was a bloody good game of rugby to watch on the weekend. B, we need to get more league players in the Wallabies. I'm not so sure about that one. I think we've got the one we need, certainly for now. Look, an extraordinary debut. As I said, not my man of the match. How did you sum up his performance, and are you of the same persuasion?
Oh, it's a ballsy call from Joe Schmidt to throw him in the deep end. I wrote about that. I thought it wasn't the wisest decision to throw a person that hasn't played 5 years, a game in 5 years. I know that he's carved up and he's done very well in the NRL, but this is a different equation, isn't it? 81,000 that were there at Twickenham. He stood up and he silenced critics. And I'll tell you what, the person laughing and rubbing his hands biggest is Hamish McLennan, the man that masterminded this amazing call to bring over Suaalii. And it's paid off in the short term. I think it'll pay off in the long term as well. There's been commentary. People like Stephen Hoyle was talking about he thinks that he'll be bigger and better than Israel Folau. And it's because of his pedigree in the game and the fact that he played in the schoolboys. Of course, it wasn't a faultless display, but there was so much in there that was exciting. But he also managed to bring some aura back to the Wallabies, and those around him played better.